Do you often find yourself running out of time? Time, a finite resource we all share, yet some seem to have mastered the art of wielding it more effectively. This art is time management, a skill that is as elusive as it is essential. Time management is the practice of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities to increase efficiency and productivity. Without effective time management, we risk falling into a vortex of missed deadlines, escalating stress, and dwindling productivity. It's like being in a car with no steering wheel, hurtling down the road of life without any control over the direction we're heading. Now picture the opposite. Imagine a world where you're not constantly chasing the clock, where deadlines are met with ease, and where stress is a distant memory. Effective time management can turn this vision into a reality. Imagine how much more you could accomplish if you only had more control over your time. Recognizing how you use your time lays the foundation for effective time management. In our fast-paced world, time can feel like it's slipping through our fingers. But what if I told you that you could grasp hold of it and even control it? The first step is understanding where your time goes. It's a bit like being a detective, hunting for clues about your own habits and behaviors. Now, you might be thinking, but I know where my time goes. Do you though? Do you really? You'd be surprised how those quick glances at social media or those supposedly short coffee breaks can add up over the course of a day, a week, or a month. So how do you go about tracking your time? One option is to use a time tracking app. These handy tools can provide a detailed breakdown of how you're spending your hours, right down to the minute. Another option is to keep a time log for a week. Write down everything you do and how long you spend doing it. Yes, everything. Even that 5-minute scroll through Instagram. But why is tracking time so important? Well, it allows you to identify where you're wasting time. Perhaps you're spending too long on tasks that aren't really important, or maybe you're getting distracted by things that aren't helping you achieve your goals. By identifying these time wasters, you can start to eliminate them, or at least reduce the time you spend on them. Remember, time is our most valuable resource. Unlike money, you can't earn more time. Once it's gone, it's gone. So, make every minute count. Use your newfound understanding of your time usage to reevaluate your habits, rearrange your schedule, and refocus your energy on what truly matters. Knowledge is power. When you understand where your time goes, you can begin to control it. So take control. Become the master of your time, not its servant. And remember, the journey to effective time management starts with understanding your time usage. Effective time management starts with clear goals and priorities. And what better way to set clear goals than to make them SMART? That's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The SMART framework helps you clarify your intentions, focus your efforts, and gauge your progress. Let's break it down. When you set a specific goal, you're defining what exactly you want to achieve. Measurable means setting a clear indicator of progress. Achievable? That's about setting a goal that stretches you, but is within reach. Relevant goals align with your broader objectives. And finally, time-bound goals have a deadline, creating a sense of urgency. But setting SMART goals is just the first step. Next, you must prioritize your tasks. One powerful method to do this is the Eisenhower box. This box is divided into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. The urgent and important tasks are your top priorities. These are the tasks you need to do right away. The important but not urgent tasks should be scheduled for later. The urgent but not important tasks can be delegated if possible, and tasks that are neither urgent nor important, consider dropping them altogether. The beauty of the Eisenhower box is that it helps you focus on high-impact activities. You know, the tasks that bring you closer to your goals. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of urgency, but remember, not everything urgent is important. And it's the important tasks, the ones that contribute to your long-term goals, that should take precedence. In the grand scheme of things, your time is finite. But when you've got clear goals and defined priorities, you're better equipped to make the most of it. You're able to filter out the noise and focus on what truly matters. It's not about busyness, it's about effectiveness. When you know your goals and priorities, you can allocate your time accordingly. So let's get smart, let's get prioritizing, and let's make every moment count. Now that you understand your time usage and have clear goals, let's explore some practical time management techniques. We'll start with the Pomodoro technique. Imagine a tomato-shaped kitchen timer, which is actually where this technique got its name. Here's how it works. You set your timer for 25 minutes. That's one Pomodoro, and you buckle down and work on your task. When the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. After completing 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. The idea here is to break your work into manageable chunks and alleviate the mental fatigue that comes from prolonged focus and working. Next, we have time blocking. This technique requires you to divide your day into blocks of time, each dedicated to accomplishing a specific task or group of tasks. This way, you know precisely what you're supposed to be doing at any given moment. Time blocking can be particularly effective for those who find their days filled with minor tasks that eat away at their productivity. By assigning these tasks to specific time blocks, you can ensure that they don't overrun your day and that you have sufficient time allocated to your most important work. Now let's talk about the 2-minute rule. The principle is simple. If a task takes 2 minutes or less to complete, do it immediately instead of putting it off for later. This rule is incredibly effective at keeping small tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming. You'd be surprised at how many tasks can be completed in just 2 minutes. All of these techniques are designed to help you make the most of your time and increase your productivity. But remember, the key isn't necessarily to work more, but to work more efficiently. It's about making sure that you're spending your time on the tasks that are truly important and will help you achieve your goals. These techniques can also help reduce procrastination. Procrastination is often the result of feeling overwhelmed by a task. By breaking tasks down into manageable parts, like with the Pomodoro technique, or by getting small tasks out of the way quickly, like with the 2-minute rule, you can make your workload feel more manageable and less daunting. This can help you get started on tasks more easily, and keep you from putting them off. It's important to remember that not every technique will work for everyone. We all work and think differently, and what works for one person might not work for another. The key is to experiment with different techniques and find what works best for you. So, try out the Pomodoro technique, time blocking, and the 2-minute rule. See if they can help you manage your time more effectively and increase your productivity. And remember, the goal isn't to become a machine that's constantly working. It's to become more efficient and effective with the time we have. Experiment with these techniques to find what works best for you. Time management isn't just about work, it's about finding balance. Balancing work and personal life can be like walking a tightrope. That's why it's crucial to keep both in harmony. Consider this: you have a bucket for work and another for personal life. If you pour too much into one, the other will suffer. It's a delicate act of balancing the two, ensuring neither overflows nor dries up. You may be a high-performing professional, but remember, you're also a human who needs downtime. Scheduling downtime is not slacking off. It's a necessary part of maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It's like hitting the reset button, allowing you to refresh and recharge. Set boundaries too. Just as you wouldn't let personal matters intrude into your work, don't let work invade your personal time. Remember, effective time management is not about cramming more tasks into your day. It's about ensuring that your day encompasses more of what truly matters. Remember, effective time management helps you to live, not just work, more efficiently. So, can you now see how effective time management can reshape your life? We've journeyed through the landscape of time management together, and let's take a moment to revisit the key points. Firstly, understanding your time usage is crucial. It's about identifying where your time goes and then making conscious decisions about how to use it more wisely. Secondly, setting goals and prioritizing tasks is a game changer. By knowing your destination and aligning your actions accordingly, you can navigate through your day with purpose and intent. Thirdly, we've discussed various time management techniques. From the Eisenhower box to the Pomodoro technique, these tools can be instrumental in helping you manage your time more effectively. Lastly, maintaining a healthy work-life balance is vital. Remember, time management is not about squeezing every second out of your day. It's about ensuring that you have time for what matters most to you. Take control of your time, and you'll take control of your life. Start today.